Welcome and thank you for being here. This is the third episode of The Bible Meets Psychology. For those who have watched the previous two episodes, thank you so much. I believe you already have the foundation of what you'll be talking about every Wednesday. And for those who have not watched the two episodes, kindly go and watch them. They'll give you a good foundation and an introduction of what we are talking about when we talk about the Bible meets psychology. Today, I want to address the issue of fate and destiny. There's a question that people keep asking themselves or asking other people. You go somewhere, you give a talk, and everybody is asking you, are we victims or are we masters of destiny or of fate? Is there a control room somewhere in the universe or up there in the heavens that controls everything that we do? Are our lives and our actions and our decisions controlled by some forces or powers that are beyond our understanding? Is there someone out there who is controlling everything that we are doing? And that's what we call the question of fate versus destiny. Today, if you stick around with me to the end of this video, you'll have the answers to this question. Let me start by defining fate and destiny, because most people usually use those two terms interchangeably, but to me, they don't mean the same. Because fate is what we cannot control. Fate is what life brings our way. But destiny is what we decided to create out of what life brings our way. The decisions we make to react to certain events, situations that come in our life. That thing that we encounter, that scenario that we encountered in our life, that was fate. But how we decided to respond to it, that was destiny. Let me use a familiar story for us to understand better. We are all familiar with the story of creation. God creating everything that there is, praising Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, telling them not to eat a certain fruit that was in the middle of the garden, and then they decided to eat it. And you know what followed? Consequences. They were chased out of the garden. Man was told to eat from his sweat, and the woman was told he is going to labor in pain for giving birth. And the question is, when God was placing Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, had he already predetermined their destiny? I don't think so. God had not predetermined the destiny of Adam and Eve. He placed fate, which was the fruit at the middle of the garden, and then he gave Adam and Eve the free will to decide whether to eat the fruit or not. If they eat the fruit, their destiny will be staying in the garden, enjoying life, and never having to suffer. And if they choose to eat the fruit, then their destiny will be getting kicked off out of the garden and then suffering for the rest of their lives. So we choose our destiny based on what fate brings our way. And therefore, God does not control our life. He doesn't. All he does is bring fate in our way, and then he gives us the free will to create whatever we want out of those scenarios, out of those events, out of those fates, if I may say so. Let me use a real life example. We have two people who are disabled, born disabled. After that years, one become a billionaire, and the other one is somewhere at the corner of the streets begging for coins. The question is, are they serving the same fate or are they serving the same destiny? Listen to me carefully. Those two people had the same fate, which was being born disabled. But what they created out of their disability was what determined their destiny. One decided to take advantage and to see an opportunity out of their disability, and so they became a billionaire. And the other one decided to become a victim of their disability, and now they are somewhere in the corner of streets begging for coins. And therefore, the person who is in the streets cannot say that they are poor because of their disability. Why would they say so? Where there's someone else who was born with the same disability but today is a billionaire. Why did they not choose a different destiny out of the fate that they were born in? And therefore, my friends, we need to stop giving excuses of fate and destiny for us to be who we are, for us to be where we are, for us to stay where we are. We are the masters of our destiny, but we are the victims of our fate. We are victims of fate, but masters of destiny. We do not choose what comes our way. We do not choose what life brings our way. We did not choose to be born in the environment that we were born in. We did not choose to be born by the parents that we were born by. We did not choose to be born or to live in the environments that we lived in when we were young. That was fate. But the experiences that we obtained or the experiences that we got from that environment is what determined our destiny. Because there's one person who was born or brought up in a traumatic environment, but decided to overcome that and they have a good life. And there was another one who was born in a similar environment, but decided to become victims of that. And today they are drug addicts, today they are alcoholics, today they are living a miserable life. We are victims of fate, but masters of our destiny. Let's do a brief exercise right now. Look for a certificate that you value or a document that you value much. Maybe your marriage certificate or a degree certificate, whatever certificate it is. Hold it in your hands. Assuming you have it, I want you to tear it apart. Yes, I want you to tear it apart or throw it in the fire. Just burn it. Wait. If you do that, you are not going to get any employment in the near future because you don't have the papers. You will have chosen your destiny. If you don't tear it, if you don't burn it, then that means when you'll be looking for a job a few years to come or tomorrow or whatever time, you'll get employment because you have the papers. So you're not burning your certificate or tearing apart your certificate. You have chosen your tomorrow. You have chosen your destiny. But if you decide to tear it apart, you have also chosen the destiny which is going to be suffering the consequences of your action. And therefore, my friends, what comes our way is fate. What we create out of what comes our way is destiny. And therefore, it is not your fate for you to be married by the person that you are married by. It is not your fate for you to have the friends that you have. It is not your fate for you to be working in the company or organization that you are working in. It is not your fate to be where you are. That is your destiny, and it's a destiny that you have chosen for yourself. Let me ask you something. I have friends who are priests, and I have some friends who are in the seminary. They want to become priests. Now, tell me, is it their destiny to become priests, or is it their fate to become priests? The thing is, fate provided the opportunity for them to become priests. And then they choose the destiny of becoming a priest. Because today, somebody who is in the seminary, and then they decided to have sex with someone, definitely they will be chased out of the seminary. You see? That's a destiny that they have chosen for themselves. But if they decide to stay faithful and adhere to the moral guidelines and the principle of becoming a priest, their destiny will be a priest. And therefore, your destiny is in your hand. Your destiny is a product of the choices and the decisions that you make each and every day. When you're making a decision, just know that is your destiny that you are choosing. When you make a choice, just know that is your destiny that you are choosing. When you obey, you choose your destiny. When you disobey, you suffer the consequences, and that is a destiny that you have chosen for yourself. The only thing there is, if we do not take advantage of fate, we suffer the consequences. But if we take advantage of fate, we enjoy a good destiny that comes out of the choices and the decisions that we make. And therefore, we need to stop giving excuses of fate and destiny for us to be where we are. You need to walk out of that place that you are in, that place that you feel you're being oppressed and abused, because that place is not your fate. It's only going to be your destiny if you choose it. But if you decide to walk away, that place is not going to be your destiny. Somewhere else is going to be your destiny. And therefore, are we masters of our destiny? Yes. Are we victims of fate? Yes. We are victims of fate, but masters of our destiny. We are who we choose to be. We are a product of choices and decisions. We are a product of our beliefs. We are a product of our attitudes. We are who we are because we have chosen to be. We are not where we are and who we are because someone else chose for us to be here. No, we have chosen that for ourselves. I know some of you can quote the book of Jeremiah, where God was telling Jeremiah, I chose you before you were born to be a prophet. I knit you together in your mother's womb. I knew you before you were born. Good. That was fate. But remember, God chose you, but you have to agree to his choosing. God placed that fate of you becoming whoever you think you can become or whoever you want to become. But it's your hard work and choices that are going to make that a reality, that are going to make you get where you want to be. And therefore, my friends, here are facts. We are the masters of our destiny. You choose your destiny. You choose what is going to happen to you. You choose how your life is going to end. A lot of things may come your way, and that is fate. But how you decide to respond and react to those things that come your way, to those events, to those scenarios that you encounter in your life, that's what's going to choose or determine your destiny. So don't stay there saying that your parents chose your destiny for you. They did. You are choosing that by saying that. Don't stay there saying that the government is choosing your destiny for you. It's not. You are choosing that by saying that. Whatever you do adds up to your destiny. Whatever you think adds up to your destiny. Whatever you fail to choose adds up to your destiny. Your attitudes, your beliefs, your perspectives, your faith, all of those adds up to your destiny. And therefore, we are not victims of destiny. There's nobody out there controlling our destiny. There's no control room out there that dictates everything that we say, everything that we do, every decision that we make. We do that by ourselves. The only thing that we are victims of is fate. We are masters of our destiny. We choose who we become. We decide who we become. We are who we have chosen to be. And in future, we will be who we will have chosen to be. If you want to be a different person, be. If you want to be who you are, just be. If you want to stay in the same position, that's what you choose. If you want to grow, if you want to be in a different level, you work for it, you choose it, and then you do everything possible to be there. You choose your destiny. There's nobody drawing your graph for you. You draw your graph every morning. The graph of your life, the graph of your destiny. You draw it every morning, you draw it every day. Yes, there's destiny, but it's not predetermined. we determine our destiny. We are the masters of our destiny. We choose who to become. We choose where we end up. We choose who to associate with. We choose who to be with. We choose where to be and where not to be. And therefore, as you wake up every morning, as you make choices, as you make decisions, just know that you are choosing your destiny. When you let other people hurt you, when you let other people come into your life, just know that you are giving them the power to determine your destiny. When you allow other people to make choices for you, when you allow other people to determine your life, to make decisions for you, to control your life, just know that they are controlling your destiny. But the moment that you take control of everything that is happening in your life, you take control of your destiny. Choose who you become by making the choices of the person you want to become, by going to the direction of the person that you want to become, and by associating with the people who are where you want to be. Thank you so much for being with me, and I hope that you've come to understand whether we are the masters or a victim of fate. Thank you very much for being with me to the end of this video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly do so. I will appreciate. Share this video with others so that they can get to understand that they are the masters of their destiny and not victims. There's nobody controlling your life for you. You're controlling it by yourself. There's nobody determining your destiny. You are doing it for yourself and by yourself. Thank you so much. See you in the next episode of this series of the Bible meets psychology. Thank you very much.